Next up, I'd like to bring Rob King to the stage. Get some behind the scenes goss on Ryan.
Yep, hey everyone, I'm Rob, I'm Ryan's older brother. Yeah, I'll try and give you some insight on what it's like to grow up with Ryan and also to meet Tess. But yeah, first up I'd like to just put a focus on the groomsmen. These guys are looking really sharp tonight. They're a very funny bunch. Some of them come a long distance to be here, interstate, overseas. I know you guys have put a lot of work in behind the scenes to help Ryan out. You've been there for him over the years, so thanks a lot for that, boys. The bridal party, you guys look absolutely stunning today. I know you guys have, a lot of you have travelled a fair distance to be here as well, and you know you've put a lot of work in for Tess behind the scenes. You've been there for her over the years. Hens night today, so same again. Thanks a lot to you guys. The parents, Peter and Karen, Roger and Annette, like Ryan and Tess get so much of their personality from you guys. Like they're the product of your influence, you know. Like you've shaped so much about them. Like their emotions, their values, their sense of humour. You know, I know you guys are so proud of them today, but I just want to say thank you for making them the people they are. Tess, you look absolutely beautiful today. Like your hair, your makeup, your outfit, like absolutely 10 out of 10 today. So, and there's probably not enough words to thank you for the effort you put in today, and you know on previous occasions. Like I've had a great time. This has been a great day. You know, like the venue was amazing. Time of year was amazing. So you've absolutely nailed it. So thank you for that, Tess. I remember when Tess first came into the family, she was a little bit quieter than she is now. She was very respectful, you know, did a lot of listening. She got to know, you know, Mum and Dad, me and Deacon really well. All the interactions we had were very warm and loving. You made our family richer for it. My son Deacon gets on really well with you. Anytime I say we're going, you know, out to the movies or out to lunch, the first thing he always says, "Are Tess and Ryan coming?" Every single time. So that's how much he means to you.
We don't get invited, buddy.
However, he did bring up a minor concern the other day. He said, "Dad, I think you need to have a word with Tess." I said, "Well, what is it?" He goes, "Isn't it obvious? Maybe Ryan should say something." I said, "Son, what?" He goes, "Dad, it's 2018 and she's still dabbing." I said, "Son, look, I know under our roof the use of dead memes is a deal breaker. But who are we to judge?" Somehow Ryan sees past all that. He sees the girl inside. All we can do is give him our blessing. But honestly, Tess, you have, you know, brought an extra dimension to the King family. I absolutely love our hangouts and our chats about all manner of topics, and I know you'll make an amazing wife, so here's to Tess. Now, Ryan. I honestly think Mum and Dad probably took the brunt of it growing up. It was always something happened with Ryan, you know? Like, we had a bit of an age gap, so there wasn't many blues or whatever. But he did have a knack of getting himself into dodgy situations and I'd have to bail him out of them. You know, there was always some bullies that you'd have to tell to buzz off, or he'd crash his bike, you'd have to carry him home. It just became your job, you know? It was just business as usual. And I remember one particular day where he needed my help more than most. He was just playing at the end of the driveway. He was about 8 or 9 at the time. I was in high school, I was up in the house. And he's picking up rocks off the driveway. And he's just got them in his hand and he's doing these little twirlies. He's just going wee around in a circle. And he'd let the rocks spray out. And like some are going on the grass, some are going on the road. You know it's going to happen. So I did what every big brother should do in that situation. I stood back and watched. So he's out in the end of the driveway, he's doing his little twirlies, you know, and the cars are going by, and he's missing them. And I'm thinking, come on, pal, speed it up. We've got nuggets in the oven, come on, chop chop. Sure enough, the car comes past, does a little twirly, direct hit. Rocks go up the window, across the bonnet, on the door, car screeches to a halt, starts reversing back to the driveway. Now, he's no dummy. As soon as this has happened, he's legged it. And I'm watching him run off and he's hiding behind a tree. I can still see him down to my left. And I'm just thinking, just another day at the office. It's time to go to work. So by now the car's at the driveway. And I watch as my then English teacher, Miss Dixon, hops out of the vehicle. Yeah. It was quite the twist. So I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at him, and I realised all those years of getting him out of trouble and having his back prepared me for this moment. I knew exactly what I had to do. So I summoned all my big brotherly experience. I knew my opening line was going to be crucial. I stepped out onto the balcony. She looked up at me, and I said in a clear voice, "He's behind the tree, miss." Pick your battles, people. Pick your battles. There's no need for both of us to dive on that grenade. Nah, but growing up with Ryan, it wasn't all mischief. He was actually a pretty sweet kid. He used to, make breakfast in bed for Mum. Used to go shopping on the weekends with Dad, do the groceries. He was a sweet kid. He was a curious kid. He had a lot of questions, wanted to know about the world around him, about life. He was a thoughtful boy. He's grown into a thoughtful man. He's still got that thirst for knowledge. I can tell he spends a lot of time thinking about how his actions affect others, and you can always tell when you hang out with him. You're never awkward, it's always comfortable. He's the kind of guy we're very lucky to have in our corner. He's got a great relationship with my son. I think him and Tess are good role models for Deacon to see a stable, long-term relationship. In fact, I said to Deacon the other day, I said, "Is there anything special or anything that stands out to you?" He said, "Yeah, there is one thing." I said, "What is it?" He said, "Dad, well, most adults stop me from doing this, but Ryan actually encourages me to play with fire." Yeah. And as a parent, how do you top that? You can't top that. There's nothing. "Oh, happy birthday, son, here's your Xbox." "Oh, it's okay, Dad, I found a half-empty lighter in the gutter, I'm good." Yeah, cheers, pal. Cheers. That's where we're at. But honestly, Ryan, I'm so proud of the man you've grown into. You have been, I absolutely love all our hangouts. I love watching you and Tess interact. Brings a smile to my face every time. You're an amazing brother, you're an amazing uncle, and I know you'll make an amazing husband, so thank you.
Holy shit! Rob King, everybody! That's amazing! Oi, Luke,